I'm going to help Jim go through a marketing funnel process so that he can know how to start a freelance writing business to start from scratch. So, for a lot of people that don't have customers, don't have a website, don't know how to get clients in the next 30 days, this will be the process that I would take them through to help them fine tune their offer, their market, their products, their prices, and how to start getting leads. So let's get started. Okay. Is there a specific type of freelance writing that you like?
I guess article writing would be the most realistic thing for me. I guess listicle stuff like that.
Listicle. So like blog post writing.
Yeah, I guess that would be.
Okay. So then if we do blog post freelancer SEO agency. Let's see. Ah, content writing. Okay, content writing, SEO, content. Because the most valuable number one thing is like finding out. First, we have to figure out who is that ideal customer that you're going to be serving, so that you know exactly, and then not just average people, James, Joe, Sally that wants to write a book or something like that and needs a freelance writer. It's more of B2B. If you can solve a business problem, like for example, content writing, and all businesses need SEO writing. So writing specific SEO types of content so that they get traffic, so that they get leads. So pretty much now you're in the position of not just a freelance writer, but you help businesses generate more revenue by writing freelance SEO blogs for them for a fixed price or something like that. Does that sound
Okay.
that
Yeah.
sound cool? So my first process right here is using Google incognito mode. And what we want to try and find is what is the keywords that someone would type in to find you, basically. Because then we can, the easiest way, number one, is going to be buying paid ads, Facebook or Google. And Google is a great way to start out because there's no selling, there's no marketing. These are people already looking in the market for your services. And right now, the only thing that's differentiating between you and your competitor is just a really good offer. But you could come in and start getting leads within the next 72 hours, depending on the the funnel building. So blog post freelance writer. So we're here seeing here content writer. So first thing we're doing is in incognito mode. What you're looking for is sponsored ads. Um,
Incognito mode.
yeah, incognito mode because everything with Google is a search filter or has a search bubble. So if I do freelance SEO writer, my search results are actually different than Google search or incognito mode because Google knows who I am, knows what I like. It's more of like Google has, well, everyone's search results are different. So using incognito mode allows us to just search with no profile ish. But the first thing we're looking for is what keywords that someone would type into a Google search result to find your services. And you're definitely in a good place when you're seeing these sponsored posts as the first search results because you're like, great, these are people, these are key active keywords that people are buying, our competitors, your basic competitors, are buying to get traffic so that they can sell people those services. So the next thing, let's go to a swipe file. In marketing, highly recommend is building what's called a swipe file. And a swipe file is a digital notebook for collecting pretty much screenshots and collecting your notes because you first thing you want to need to know is who's your competition. You never want to enter a market and not know who you're competing against. So SEO keywords, or actually Google ad keywords.
Blog post freelance. Okay.
And then I'm going to take a bunch of these guys, SEO writing blog, services, sites. So now we can start to narrow down, a list of keywords because some of these keywords would be more expensive than others. But now we content writing SEO, agency, long writing company, SEO blog writer. Nice. So now we're getting a good list of like what type of keywords people are typing into Google to find services like yours. Then
Okay.
Then next, oh, I love this one right here. Perfect. So the second thing I'm looking for, one is a healthy market where there's competition. Some people have a niche and you go into Google and there's no one's buying ads for those keywords, and that's a red flag. Here we're like, great, there's a service. Now we can narrow down what those keywords are. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open all of these competitor websites. Not the website ones right here. I want all the sponsored ones. It shows like 3 or 4, and then it'll kick down to the sponsored post, sponsored post, or ad. And then I'm going to go just keep going all of them, because basically 80% of these websites will have a website and not a funnel. And worse, a funnel with no offer. So what we want to look for is, now we're looking for what I call a Groupon offer. Ooh, nice.
Okay, how do you find websites and no funnels and avoid the funnels? How do you do that?
Great thing. So once we open up so I got 14 tabs open, and I'm just opening up each one of these, because next we want to look for a model of a competitor that this is the number one thing. Do you know what copywriting is in marketing?
Yeah, copywriting, I know. I wish I could do it, but I'm not very good at it.
This is the hack. This whole process is called funnel hacking. And so when I funnel hack, or I teach clients how to funnel hack, or I funnel hack for clients, you never want to go to ChatGPT or AI and say, hey, help me write some sales copy from our website. I sell XYZ widgets or services. ChatGPT or any of these AI tools would just word vomit. Rather, what you want to do is find your top 10 competitors, and looking at the top 10 competitors, they've all spent thousands of dollars on ads already. And in marketing, everything is A/B testing. So they've A/B tested the headline, the text or the description below it, the call to action. And so they've already wrote your copy for you. You're just going to copy it for your ads to get started off. Because it's basically starting off, rather than being a pioneer and trying to blaze your own trail, you're just going to come up right behind one of your competitors who's already marketing the same services that you are, and you're going to copy, but then change it a little, so you're not copywriting per se, or copyright.
But I take it you need to find a successful competitor to emulate, or else what's the point?
Well, actually, these guys, they're all spending Google ads. They're all successful. They're spending thousands of dollars. Yeah, because Google, minimally, you have to be spending minimally $1,000. That's just the kind of get you into the market. But these guys are spending $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month in Google ads, and that's not abnormal. So each click that I clicked on, we'll look at the cost per click. I'm willing to bet each click is about 10 to 15 bucks per click. So it's a pretty expensive competitive niche per se. So what I'm seeing now is offers. Before I even go to the website SEO starting at $450, 100% money back guarantee. That's an offer. So now, offers, actually this is more Google ads, because we're going to use that for your sponsor posts. And then here, this is going to be websites / offers / funnel. If they're smart and they're really good, they would have a funnel, but we'll see. So now I found one offer here. So now I'm just looking at, look at this guy, blog writing services at $11.95. We'll find out what you're getting for that price. But you see now, they're basically like Groupon offers. That's the real nice thing. The real expensive services would be like, hey, call us for a quote or something like that. Article, blog writing, that's cool.
Call us for a quote.
Yeah, those are the big agencies that you can't compete with. They're going to win based on longevity, services, and stuff like that. So so I opened a bunch of 15 websites. So we got some keywords, found some ads, opened up a bunch of websites, and now we're going to analyze which website has basically what's called, this is the top of the fold before you start scrolling down. Anything below you, when you scroll down, is meaningless, doesn't mean anything. All the clicks are done right here at the landing page, or the top of the fold, and you have 5 seconds to present an offer to a client before they click off and go to the next website, basically. And here is your copy headline. This is your elevator pitch, basically. So we're seeing, let's see, agency, custom plan, see, okay, create a custom plan. We be a flexible partner. Writer. So we're not seeing an offer, but you're getting inform, evaluation, we build your content, but we get their process. So we're going to take that and add it to our list because we get insights to how they market their process or how they do their business. So this website is null, nothing. So again, 80% of them won't be worth analyzing, but we're looking for some really good ones. Ooh, increase your return on investment on every dollar spent on SEO. So your SEO blog article is the bridge to help a business generate more revenue, or basically help them generate more clicks, get more traffic, which leads to more leads. So see how these free consultations, these are big agencies and they're flexing basically. But I like the language that they use. Oh, and they have a free book. They have a lead magnet. Very nice. We're also going to put down here websites and lead magnets. Because when cold traffic, stranger comes to your website, you have 5 seconds to entice them for something that they want in order to get some piece of contact information from them. Either their email or phone number is the main two. So get our free ebook on how we do keyword research. Sure. And since this is email hacking, we're going to just spam a random email. And then we're going to screenshot their lead magnet. So then this is how it's like, oh, now you're starting to think, what lead magnet should I offer? It's like, no, just follow your competitors. It's like, I'm always going to ask, like, what are your competitors doing? Oh, nice. Intro to keyword research. Nice. Here's keywords, glossaries, blah, 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 blah. It's pretty helpful too. So we'll just copy this. The nice thing about using Notion to build this file, I have texts, I have pictures, I have organizing headers. So if I could do like a table of contents.
And is Notion free, or do you use subscription or something, or what is that? Notion.
Excellent question. So in today's digital world, in order to stay organized, it's basically a digital organization tool that allows you to organize the two most important things. One is your table of contents. One is your notes and documents, for example. Contents. Let's open this. What is Notion? Notion is $10 a month, I think, on their annual plan, and then $12 a month on their monthly plan. But basically now it becomes a digital brain where you can store all your files, your documents, your notes all in one place, whether it be pictures, images, text, files, anything. And then on the other side, you have your tasks. All your tasks for working on big or small projects. If you have many different clients, you'll have a task for different clients and different notes and stuff related to them. So Notion is a great way that we can stay completely organized using all this. Because now I'm like, if you were to ask me like, oh, what keywords and what landing page did you just see in the last 10 minutes? You're like, I don't know. I saw some. I can't describe what I just saw. But here, Notion acts as your second brain, where basically we're building like a giant flashcard, just dumping it so that we could reference it in the future. So we're going to put this PDF here. Cool. And then here, that's horrible. Oh, nice. Hey. Get more traffic, get more calls, get more sales. Notice how they're saying, hey, I'm a freelance writer. Do you want to hire me? And it's like, why? Why should I hire you? What's the ROI? Customers always want to know what's in it for me. And your customers aren't small, average Joe, Sally, Bobber wants you to edit their blog or write articles for their small business, or I should say that. It's more like you don't want them to be, you're not serving people that are writers, authors, or stuff like that. You want people that have money or just higher disposable income, and small businesses are the best one to start targeting off. So this right here is a great landing page. This has everything in the top page, has basically the great elevator statement that says, hey. So now when you go up to prospects, you don't introduce yourself as a writer. You say, oh, you're a small business. That's great. Would you like to get more traffic, get more calls, and increase your sales? Wonderful. I do SEO writing for small businesses, and I can help you start ranking on Google in less days, in less than 30 days. Ooh, that's an elevator pitch. A person in small
Does it help
business.
that there's a nice lady there in the
Oh, the lady's
night?
arbitrary. She doesn't matter. But what offers
Well,
is the pain point, the number one pain point that people are coming to you. They're coming to you because their competitors are basically they're coming to you because paid ads is too expensive. They want to lower their ad costs. They want to get organic traffic to increase their sales. And the only way to do that is SEO, blog writing, SEO services, paid marketing, content marketing. I'm not going to do content marketing. Content isn't worth anything. Then you got website, social media management, but yours is SEO services. Quality search engine that brings real results. Hey, would you like to rank higher on Google search results so they could get more organic traffic, so that they can generate more leads or generate more traffic? They could get higher conversions. Those leads, clicks turns into emails that they then can sell, which then grows their profit. Nice. Look at this. And then you got case studies. Who's the number one customer that you should probably target? Lawyers and doctors. Those two demographics have finance. And I would stay away from finance unless you're targeting CPAs and accountants. Don't touch financial advisors. They have too many laws, regulations. But here, chiropractors, dentists, and doctors. So you're first. Now we know who is the target demographic you should start serving for selling SEO services or blog writing. So now we go here, ideal customer, chiropractor there. Nice. This is a great, and now we got a good reference. There you go. Law and real estate. Those are two. I would stay away from real estate. They're not worth anything. Lawyers, on the other hand, will pay if you could generate them more traffic and more leads. Real estate, restaurants, don't worry about that. Roofers and that, no, they don't care. They're not much. They don't have disposable. Ooh, and look at all the services that they offer. YouTube SEO, all of this. And then we could go down here. Google Ads, we can go down here. Services. So without knowing, I know nothing about, I won't say I know nothing about SEO, but if I were to go into a business, now what we're doing is we're building a profile. Services we can offer. Let's see, what are they? Now we can see stand out in search with SEO. This is a pretty shitty website. Horrible. That one's good. Oh, speaking of, also, I lost it. You want to save those websites too? Cool, found it. You also want to save them here because you're going to want to come back to H3 competitors here. This is going to be competitor 1. Misspelling, but I'll do comp 1. Now I have a link here, so if I'm like, oh yeah, what was that one website that was like had that great ad? I want to go look more into what they have. Oh, look at their customers too. Legal service, nice. Get wisdom. So yeah, HVAC, nice, and then you can see project manager for SEO. They all want to rank on Google at the end of the day. That's their main thing. Cool. Okay, we have an offer. Premium writing services at 11, but what do you get for that? Blog post services, long form. What type of articles do you write? Now we know exactly what we can write.
What does it say for articles?
So if we go here, services, because it's not just writing. It's like, oh, what type of writing do you do? Do you want not just listicles? Oh, do you want
Power posts, listicles. Yeah, it has everything here.
blog posts, newsjacks, micro, industry blogs,
Pillars.
long form, pillars. So now you have the lingo. If they're like, oh, what do you offer? Well, you look. I could do blog posts. I could do guest blog. I could do newsjack. I wonder what newsjacking is. Don't know what that is. Nice. Why you should hire? Ooh, okay. Not gonna give us pricing. Okay. Ooh, I want pricing. Nice. Oh, this is interesting. Now we get pricing. Anytime there's fixed price too, now we know what the market is offering. This is arbitrary because most likely what they're doing is basically you're not going to be related to. You're always going to charge higher prices. Always charge higher prices.
Then higher prices than competitors.
Yeah, because you're going to deliver more value. Because what they're doing is they're basically just offshoring this to like someone in the Philippines to write this using ChatGPT. Honestly, that's why it's so
Hmm.
cheap. But packages you're like, oh, do you want one blog post based on the number of words? The turnaround time. You know what they're looking for. Nice, nice, nice. Cool, cool. Okay, wait, go back to here. And then what's their monthly? Ooh, blog management. Now we get into higher ticket prices. So every business, you need three tiers. You need low ticket, mid ticket, and high. Well, yeah. Well, simplify it. You need a free offer, free trial. You need a low ticket offer, and then you need a high ticket offer. The low ticket offer is just to get them in the door, try your services, get a good experience, and then also to liquidate your ad costs. Your high ticket services, like this is what you're building more, see, enterprise. So you want to charge, you're going to be charging $1,600 for 6 blog posts per month, because now you want to work it into a monthly subscription so that you get some monthly consistent revenue, that you're not just doing one specific, or you're not doing one-off jobs. And then you could deliver 10 blog posts for $1,600, and then you could tier down. Look at the different price points. You have something that's under 200 to 400 to, yeah, it's like 200 to 350 $400 is like low ticket. It's actually even lower. That's actually mid ticket. Higher ticket, even that from there, is from here 5 to 900, and then $1,000 or more is even higher ticket. And these people have disposable income. They're businesses. They're gonna spend either this money on SEO, or they're gonna give it to some kid who's gonna do Google ads, Instagram ads, or Facebook ads. And then they're like, wow, Google's expensive. We're spending a lot per click. I wish I could get more long-term leads over time, rank on Google, show up higher than my competitors, and I don't have to pay Google ads or Facebook ads. That's nice. And then Powerblog. What's Powerblog? Not worth it. Oh, dang it. I should have saved it. That's okay. So here, then you get agencies like this where they're just like years of experience, number of employees, how much billions we've done. These are targeting enterprise, large companies that have 250 employees or more, basically. These are all agencies. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Hyperlocal. This is a
So
waste. Uh-huh.
a,
Yeah.
a company that has a lot of employees would want to deal with another company that has a lot of employees.
Well, they're going to spend big money, and they're going to want their money isn't an option for them. There what's called enterprise clients, and they're looking for experience and ROI. And have you done this for my competitor? Because if my competitor is hiring you to run an ad campaign, do SEO, I need to hire you, or else we're competing and spending, because their budgets are $50 to $100,000 a month, if not more, in ads and or basically a marketing campaign. So they have a much bigger budget, but they're the tiers that you could tier them out is basically the number of employees. You want to serve small businesses between five 5 to 50 employees, basically. That's going to be a sweet spot of basically, hey, are you a chiropractor that has 5 to 50 employees? They have much more disposable income. You don't have to worry about or they know the value already of like doing paid ads and organic content in their business, because at the end of the day they want two things: organic traffic so that it could turn into organic leads that they don't have to pay for paid ads like Google and stuff, because that's expensive. So this is nice. Cool. They're showing what they do. I like their prices. You're gonna have to show some search results, get into Google Analytics. It's just going to make you more valuable in the market. So this is a good place. SEO tune-up. Are you a business with decent website traffic, but you're not showing up where you like to in Google searches? If so, we can help. The SEO tune-up is the quickest, easiest way to improve your website's most impactful organic ranking. Our simple process is designed to address the lowest hanging fruits at the minimalist cost, giving you maximum return on investment. Fill out our form, and our SEO experts, yeah, I would call yourself an SEO expert, not a freelance writer. And we'll get in touch with you right away. We'll walk you through. And then, honestly, if like, don't feel intimidated of like, oh my God, I don't know much about SEO or Google ranking or stuff like that. You have to upskill yourself. So basically, Udemy is the best place for that. If you go SEO search and then even Google, for example, you're going to spend what, 15, 20 bucks, 20 bucks on a course here. And these are like, you're looking, okay, 11,000 people, 7,000.
So you're saying Udemy is better than Skillshare or
Oh,
Masterclass, any of those?
excellent question. Dear God, yes. I get a lot of clients that are like trying to learn things, and they'll do Skillshare. Is kind of like you pay one price and you get access to Netflix of everyone. The problem with that is there's no competition between any of them. So one course is no more valuable than another course on the Skillshare platform. Same thing with like Masterclass. It's like Netflix, but for I wouldn't even call it education or training. Same thing with LinkedIn. You're paying a subscription and it's just shitty education. There's nothing.
Really?
Oh dear God, yes, yeah. You're gonna pay for, if you pay for 3 Udemy classes at what, 20 to 60 bucks in total, you'll have way more experience than someone who's dabbled with any of those, for example.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is, I mean, you're gonna spend a weekend. 15 bucks, spend a weekend. This is going to fill in all the gaps of how to do SEO, how to do the keyword research, how to create content for a website. You could even upsell them if they don't have a website, for example. That's an upsell. And you're like, so yeah.
So any Udemy course would do.
Yes, any Udemy course would do here. Education. Here, yeah, Udemy course 1, that's one. And then here, basically all we're looking for, and when I search SEO, this is where you're looking mainly at number of students. So 11,000 reviews, 7,000 reviews, just buy whatever. Oh, this one's 33, but it's not SEO specific, so I wouldn't buy that one. I would buy these two that are just specific on SEO. Let's take this one too. Copy this. Copy that. So now you got education. We got a competitor. Nice. And then let's finish out with websites. Okay, cool. Rest of these websites are pretty much the same style. Some of them aren't even paying their Google ad bill. That's sad. They're paying for Google ads to a website. Okay, Target, that's a big agency. That's a big agency. Next we're going to talk about websites. Nice. Because that's another thing that you can sell to them. These are great case studies. Reach more clients with blah, blah, blah. It's worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Okay, cool. So now let's take a zoom. Actually, I want to look at one that's place. It's not the average place you would technically go to. Groupon. You wouldn't really go to them for looking for SEO, but that's gonna, let's see SEO. Let's see SEO expert. Oh yeah, this is more. Oh nice. Okay. Because your next thing is what's called a mafia offer. A mafia offer. So a lot of them. This is the difference between websites and funnels. A website will say, like, go to McDonald's and say, here's all the services and all the products that we offer. Feel free to choose and pick whatever you want. That's a website. Anytime you give your customer, when they come to your website, more than one option, you've already confused them and they're gone, basically. And then next, they're going to just start pricing and trying to compare you versus the 14 other tabs that they found. So what you need is
a mafia offer. Mm-hmm. That's what it's called.
I call it, and I made it up. A mafia offer is basically an offer so good they would be stupid to say no to. because
They
you
can't
have
refuse. Okay, get it. Okay.
yeah, because basically you get traffic, you pay for ads. They don't know who you are, what's your business, how many years you've been in business, who your case study. They don't know any of that. They don't really care, basically. What they're looking for is a good deal. And so when they come to your landing page, you only have 5 seconds to grab their attention to say, hey, do you want this? If so, put your email right here and we can give it to you. And so the easiest way, especially for services, to attract leads where they're like, we don't have any reviews, we don't even have a website, we don't have any case studies, we're just starting off. It's like, okay, you can still present a really good offer that's so good that the customer would be stupid to say no. For example, I did this process for a local barbershop. Their website wasn't generating any leads basically, and so we taught them the Mafia offer, and now they offer a $5 haircut as their first haircut, where usual price is like 50-60 bucks. That's an offer that's so good that customer would be
Yeah,
stupid to say
yeah.
no. Like there's like
Oh yeah,
they already are like fuck yeah. It's like, and you're seeing
yeah.
the wall of testimonials. You're like, wait, I could get that sir for $5, and I'm just like, I don't know your name. I don't know who's going to be cutting my hair. It's like, but that's a good deal. Same thing. It's also what's called a Groupon deal. So Groupon, we're seeing here, they do course, certification, off services. Nice. Oh, there's only one. Okay, cool. So ad agency. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Yeah, see, some businesses don't even have a website, so you can upsell them a website service. I'll show you how to build the website. Super easy. Most of them don't have a website, especially for blogs too, which is totally different. Great. So they can up. So you can up. So basically, you have two packages: one for SEO services and one for their website, basically. And then, because that's complex for them, not for you, very easy to do, but for them, they don't have. They're trying to service customers. They don't have time to manage the website, to update the blog, to make sure all the SEO, all the keywords are tagged and formatted correctly on the page. Rather, you can now have a third service, and this is your core, your high ticket service. And it's basically what's called, is right here. You're basically your management system, or your management, where you'll, for $1,600 a month, you can start it off, even $1,600 is a great deal. $1,600 a month, you could manage their website, their blog, and post 5 to 10 content pieces a month. Even if they're doing 6, do 10, because you're going to do ChatGPT and you're going to shit them out super quick and easy anyways. And yeah, I'm going to show you something even cooler too. I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to even pump that out even easier.
Okay.
So minimally, so that's your real bread and butter, is trying to get them for. So you have two services. You have your low ticket trial service. Usually it's, they're all doing, it's usually between $200 to $400, but even $400, because most people don't want to get scammed. So they're like, something under $200 is a great intro. So for $200, you could try out your services, get 10 blogs for $200. Fuck, that's a deal. They're like, oh my god. They're like, and then they see the quality of the work. They see how it's so easy to work with you, and they're like, oh my god. And you're not doing 200. It's just an intro offer, just a discount. So that's your first promotion. So now we have an offer, $200 for X amount of blogs. Nice. And then you have your upsell services. So we have our price and packages. So now we have our front end low ticket offer, which could be, I don't know, 10 blogs. It's arbitrary, but you'll test the market. You'll see which ones, how many bites. 10 blogs for $200. And then you have your SEO plus website management. It's much like how people do social media management, where they're like, oh my god, you need social media for your business, but it takes too much time to manage. Don't worry, we'll manage and post content all for you, basically. And you can start that off at $1,600. So now you basically take how much money you want to make per month, and that's your, let's say you want to make 10 grand a month, just arbitrary. 10 grand per month in as your monthly revenue. Let's do 3246. So what's 10,000 minus? So let's do at least say one. Say you sell minimally one low ticket offer per week, which is 2%. So that's 800, right? No, yeah, yeah. So that's $800. I'm horrible with math. So let's say that's
Okay.
$800 a month in low ticket, and then you sell what's 10,000 divided by 10,000 minus 800, and then divide this by 1,600. Okay, 5 clients. That's doable. And then monthly, we'll call it recurring clients. So you need 6. So your funnel, so basically your whole marketing effort has to bring in 4 low ticket sales plus 6 monthly clients. So now, arbitrary, just rough, it's estimate, it's a hypothesis, you'll test to optimize this. Everything in marketing is testing. Now you're going to figure out, okay, I have 2 assets. I have my time and I have my money. I need to allocate some amount of each to generate, there's it's usually a 1% of conversion. So if I need to get 100 leads for me to get 1 sale, for example, just arbitrary, but it's usually like a 1% conversion because they don't know about you, whatever.
1%? I've heard it's even way lower than that.
Is it smaller? It was, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like, what's 1% of 100? This is where my math is horrible. .01. Let's just do 100 to 1. Let's just do a ratio, simple. Let's say because it's gonna be different depending on how good your elevator pitch is, how many quality leads that you talk to. Let's say for every 100 leads that you reach out to, or 100 clicks go to your website to see your landing page, how many will fill out the form and say yes and to do a deal? So now you have 2 options from here. So your first thing is going to be, we're going to actually take this and now go up to here. This is your marketing strategy. So you have 2 paths. You have path number 1, which is going to be Google Ads. And if we go to, let's see, hold on, Google. We'll go even just a little farther, and then we'll talk about websites. Let me log into one of my Google ad accounts. Hello. If you sign up for a Google ad account, okay, cool. Get 2-factor authentication. If you sign up for a Google ad account, if you spend $500, they will give you a free $500, just starting off, for example. But you can start an account completely free without buying any Google ads, because it's going to give you a tool. Oh, and this is where it kind of sucks because they just updated their, yeah, this works. Okay, cool. They just updated their layout, which is annoying. But in your Google ad account, completely free without having to spend $1, you can go Tools, Keyword Planner, and you could just discover new keywords. And here you can start with the website and say, let's take competitor number 1. Let's take here, competitor number 1, copy this URL, and let's put this here. And then you could do only search this page. So now what Google will tell you, Google's going to tell you exactly what keywords, there we go, what keywords are they typing into Google and they're paying for. So here we're seeing digital marketing ad agency, SEO company. So this is showing that every month 10,000 people to 100,000 people are searching for the search result, but it's very expensive, $15 per click. Anytime it has company, agency behind it, services, it's a little cheaper, which is not even at $10 a click is nice. Nice SEO. This is why I tell people is like minimally you're going to be spending $1,000 a month in Google. And what is that? 1,000. I should have upped that to 1,500, but minimally $33 a day. So you could get 3 to 5 clicks, if not a little less. But some of these are even smaller, like marketing, SEO. Anytime you want services is really the nice keyword. For example, SEO for a company, $15 per click. Nice. Cool. SEO for agencies. So these are going to show you a lot of the keywords basically that you could buy Google Ads. So again, you have two things. You have your time and you have your money. You could spend $1,000 or $1,500 minimally on Google, and over the 30-day period, you'll aggregate, you'll collect some amount of clicks, and some of those will turn into a conversion. How much? I don't know. Depends on the website, the copy, how good your ad is, the copywriting, stuff from there, and then it's usually some amount of clicks. My website, for comparison, this is not the industry standard. The comparison is like 20% conversion. If you send clicks to a website, 20% of them will fill out the form to take your offer, for example. When I built mine, I just reset it too. My lead magnet was converting at 47%, but it was a really good offer that took lots of conversion. So let's bring this to an end. The other thing that you have here is your time. And with your time, Google Web, it's Google Chrome. Oh, this is so valuable. Extension. Bing Map Scraper. There is Map Leads. It's probably this one. I think it is. Bing Map Lead Scraper. Yeah, this one's called. It's by Map Lead Scraper. So with this, basically, I still have it. With Chrome, you add this tool, and for I think it's like $10 a month, something like that, you get unlimited amounts of scraping leads. What that means is if you type, remember our customers are chiropractors, lawyers, and I don't want to do doctors, but chiropractors and lawyers are two really good ones to look after. So dentist, that's a good one. So if you type dentist near me, you'll get a bunch of pins with addresses, and then what it's going to do is you just move your mouse around, and it's going to scrape and give you this nice little CSV file with name, addresses, phone number, of all those type of businesses in your area or any major city. So you have on the other side your time, and with your time you're going to be doing cold calling or door knocking, either or. I recommend cold calling. With cold calling, you're going to be cold calling minimally 50 a day, ideally 100 a day, because everything in marketing is conversions. Some small percent of those will convert. You just have to figure out how many of that small amount will convert to what your metrics or what your goal is, basically. That's going to be for getting that. Now let's talk quickly about websites. There are two different ways that you could sell websites, services. So number one, I'm going to recommend you need to build a funnel, not a website, but a funnel. A funnel is, let's go to my website, simpletechskills.com. And I took down the ChatGPT course, yeah. So my funnel, this is a good example. This is a good example of a funnel where, this is more of a sales page, but it functions the same way. There's only one option on this page to do. Start your free 14-day trial. There's no about me, there's no check out our reviews, there's no click to see our services or stuff like that. It's like, hey, do you want this? Watch this free VSL of how I've helped other clients or whatever achieve whatever you're looking for. And then it has one button on here, one button, and the button does the same thing. It's basically just buy now, basically. That's a funnel. This funnel was built with using what's called lead pages. Lead pages, price-wise, is like, let's go monthly, $49 a month. You could build one website and then have a bunch of landing pages. They do have, if you go up to their $99 a month, they have a blog feature, so you can upload blogs. I don't recommend WordPress. As for WordPress is trash. A lot of people are going to
WordPress is trash?
WordPress is trash. It's not.
Really?
Oh yeah, because so WordPress is cheap for a reason. And plus there's a whole bunch of like plugins you have to manage. It's for the average person that has no coding skills, that just needs a blog set up without having to do any development. I would actually even replace WordPress with Webflow. Webflow is another one. Builds beautifully designed websites, and then they also have a CMS, content management system, so you can upload your blog there. So content management system, so you can upload content here much easy. Webflow is much easier as far as like getting up design. You don't have to deal with any of the plugins and stuff like that for there. Simple, easier, and of course it's a little more. It's not that much more expensive. It's like $14 a month from there. Now I like lead pages just because there's no coding whatsoever. You could build a landing page, drag and drop, add photos. So because your time to build a landing page should be fast. It takes me an hour to build a landing page and to add, because then you get into ChatGPT, you write your sales copy, put it on the landing page, buy your ads, send traffic, and lead pages will tell you, hey, 100 people went to this website. I don't have any. Well, yeah, this is horrible for my site. 100 people went to the website, and then your website gets a 2% conversion, basically. So 2% of this traffic was clicking on the conversion funnel. I took down my other one that was way better, which is so sad, my 47% one, because I just built a new funnel. We just tore everything out last night to rebuild it. But it was quick, easy, fast. There's also ClickFunnels. But ClickFunnels functions the same way. It's a little more expensive. It's like $97 a month. It's really just preference. But I don't think they do blogs. Yeah, you don't get a blog. These are just funnels. These are just meant to quickly build a landing page, throw some marketing copy on it, and then you buy your ads to send traffic to it, and you get a conversion score. And every 3 weeks, you're trying to improve that score. Different headline, different offer, different pricing, something different to increase your score. Marketing is always A/B testing kind of thing. So we're almost at time. Let's summarize all this. So
Okay.
Looking at our nice little cheat sheet, swipe file, because I closed it. Nice. So we went from you're thinking about becoming a freelance writer to positioning yourself to sell SEO services to. I really like this sales copy. This is such good sales copy.
There's a sales copy.
Yep, it's like your elevator pitch. It's like, what are the words that you're going to say that gets the client to go, oh, I know what you do. Really? That sounds valuable. Take my money, please, because I need help with that. That's a big pain point. I've had it for a while. I want what you sell. So here you're like, hey, I help. Yeah, let's do that one. So you help chiropractors, dentists, and lawyers get more traffic, get more calls, and increase their sales by helping them rank on Google in less than 30 days. That's a great offer. And then they're like, how do you do it? Oh, I do SEO services. I write content that's SEO tailored specifically for your niche or your website so that it drives traffic to your website. For $50, they're like, how much do you charge? Sure, 200 to 400. I would do 200 just to start off because it's a low ticket. It's cheap enough for them to try it without having them to be like, I don't know you. I don't know if I'm going to get scammed. I don't know your ROI and stuff like that. It's like marriage. If like you're going up to a chick, and if you say, "Hey, my services are $1,600," they're gonna be like, "Whoa, that's like saying you want to marry me right now." It's like I don't know you. I haven't dated you. We gotta get to know each other. We got to build trust or spend tiers of money incrementally over time to build trust. Um, don't worry about these guys. Those are not offers. Your real money making are these right here. Nice, because you're looking for $1,600. I mean, that is a really good price for. And then to differentiate, because you can't just sell writing. You always want to differentiate yourself in the market. So one is you not only do services. The more you can increase more value or increase more deliverables, the better. So here you could do website. You're like, hey, I'll get you a professional website plus SEO for $1,600 a month, and I'll manage. And your management, because getting them on some reoccurring monthly subscription is better than saying, hey, here's a one-time service, and then 30 days later you got to go find another client and start the whole marketing process over again. Rather, you're saying you're trying to get them into a monthly subscription so that you could continuously serve the same customers and increase their value, or keep them on a cheap recurring monthly plan. $1,600 is cheap for them, because understand they're spending $1,500 if not to $5,000 if not more for Google ads, for a funnel to an ad agency, and they want to try and reduce that cost basically. SEO there, cool. And then this is just a rough conversion based on rough prices. You're going to test these, you're going to tweak them, you're going to find out what also to add. You have your own monthly goal, and then you have some hypothesis. You're like, cool, I want to make 10K a month roughly. And then you're going to figure out your two outbound strategies. Well, outbound and inbound is cold calling, say 50 calls a day, and then if you want to spend
50 calls a day. So
welcome to marketing, welcome to business. People are like, oh wow, and then they try that, and they're like, they'll do 10 calls a day and wonder why they're not hitting their sales call metric, or wonder why they're not getting, because you have a metric, you have to close 4 sales, and you need to close 6 clients, and you may need to find out you need to call 100 people to get that 6, for example, or 200 people for that 6. So and you only have two variables. You have your time, and then you have your money. You could accelerate that with just paid ads. So you could do cold calling at 50 calls a day, or both. I would say actually both. You would spend minimally $1,000 a month, which is $33 a day, since you know the ads are anywhere from they were like $15 to $25 a click. They were looking at, so even $15 to $20 a click, because it's a very competitive industry. So it's like either or. You have your budget, you could just spend. I have a client that just does coaching. He just spends Google ads, and his phone rings once a month or once a week. And now that's enough for him to close a $500 client, and that's enough for him to pay back the ads and still be profitable. So that's one way, and he could increase that with just increasing his budget, or you could do the other side, which is cold calling, to figure out. And that's time. Nice.